are, we're doing, what is it called? Hammer Blow? Hammer Blow. From Space Marines Altar of War. And we're also doing this in a city. So the Space Marines are going to come on first turn. I've got 12 Cultist, Daemon Prince of Zeech. He got Enfeeble, Endurance, and Smite. He also has It Will Not Die, +1 wound, and the Grimoire. The Lord of Change has Bolt of Change, Forewarning, Feel No Pain, Armor Bane, Flesh Bane, and the Staff. 3 Spawns of Nurgle. Got 10 pink Hars. This is an objective. This is an objective. And that is an objective. They're worth 3 apiece. Secondaries are Warlord and War of Attrition, which is a point for most kill points. In reserve, 2 Obliterators of Nurgle, Vindicator, Siege Shield, Combi Bolter, 10 Cultists with the Dark Apostle, who is my Warlord, and the Helldrake. And now over here we got the Raptors, who will be coming on first turn. Do you want to go ahead and run through?
Yeah, sure. So we have a 10-man tactical squad with a missile launcher guy, melt-a-gun guy, and he's got a combi melta and a lightning claw. Okay. It's the same thing. The only thing is he has a power fist instead of a lightning claw, and they both have rhinos. There's a thunderfire cannon and a drop pod.
Nice.
There's a storm Talon with the typhoon launcher.
Okay.
Terminators with the cyclone. Razorback with laser cannon. For this command squad, which has 4 plasma guns and apothecary. Captain with the burning blade and artificer armor.
Yep.
That's it. And
5 scouts.
5 scouts with the missile, cloaks, and sniper rifles. And I think that's it.
Very nice. And you'll be using the Raptor tactics.
Mm-hmm.
And also in this mission, he can deep strike and outflank the first turn. So we're going to get on with it. I'll be back after his first turn.
Stupid drop pod storm bolters. Yeah.
So after first turn, Raptors outflanked, shot the Daemon Prince up, and they did 1 wound. Zeech will be Zeech. And then on the other side, came down from deep strike there and there, moved in from outflank, and they're just advancing. And not a whole lot else to talk about, so I'll be back after my first turn. Chaos. So Chaos turn 1. Horrors got denied when they shot. Spawn moved up. They have endurance but didn't gain their wound back. These Marines have been enfeebled. The cultists rapid fired at them and didn't manage to do anything. Over here, Lord of Change is swooping, shot his beam weapon, didn't kill anybody. He's got the Grimoire on him, and the Daemon Prince, who has Forewarning, charged in, and he's in a challenge with the Chapter Master. Captain. Excuse me.
He's not as good.
He's not a Chapter Master. He's a captain. He's got the Burning Blade though. Let's see what happened. Hammer Wrath did nothing. Then since I'm going in the cover, his captain swung. Didn't do anything thanks to invulnerable saves, but I did fail the blind test. So then swinging back at weapon skill 1, I didn't do anything. He was able to save.
I gotta roll his wound.
You gotta roll his wound?
To hurt himself. For hitting
Oh, right. So he didn't hurt himself with the Burning Blade. He won combat because of his Warlord trait, giving him +1 to the results. I failed my leadership by 1, taking a wound from instability, but then I have It Will Not Die, and it grew back, so that Daemon Prince has 4 wounds. And
actually, no, he's got 5 because total.
He's got 5 total, but It Will Not Die only gives 1 back.
Gotcha.
So he's at 4 right now, and that's it. We're gonna go into Raptors turn 2. Be right back. Here we are after Raptors turn 2. Tactical Marines moved up, bolt pistoled those cultists, and the cultists didn't even want to take the charge. They ran off the table. Sky Storm Talon shot into the Lord of Change, did a wound, but he's still in the air. In the challenge, the Daemon Prince smashed the captain
One attack.
with his, well, he was blind, one attack hit. Terminator shot into the horrors a bit. The, what the hell is it called? Thunderfire cannon? Thunderfire cannon missed. And the Raptors otherwise moved up in securing this objective.
Smoke on that rhino.
Smoke on the rhino. So my turn 2. We'll see if my reserves come in. I'll make it exciting and do it on camera. So this is the Drake. No, that's a big 1. The Obliterators got a 5. And then the Cultist with Dark Apostle coming in. So everything but the... Oh, and the Vindicator. How can I forget that? No. So the Drake and the Vindicator are staying off. That's kind of bad. So I'll be back after my turn. End of Chaos turn 2. Vindicator and Drake decided to stay out of it. I brought my 10 cultists and my warlord in here. They shot the missile launcher out of the scouts. Obliterators came down. Plasma gun. 3 of the Terminators. The spawn then charged. One of the spawn went down.
To a sword!
To a sword. Over here, Lord of Change came down, assaulted into the attack squad, killed a couple, took a wound, passed it to Will Not Die, so he has 3. Daemon Prince challenged, Apothecary denied it, or declined it. They didn't do a lot. And he's at 3 wounds as well. And
Oh yeah, but mention that we thought he was still blinded. We're not sure.
yeah, we believe he's still blinded. The blind rules say until their next turn, so this would be the 3rd combat that he's blinded. You can go ahead and post in the comments if we're wrong or if we're right. But yeah, that's it. Going into Space Marine.
Kill a scout.
Yeah, I mentioned the scout. And
Marine turn 3.
Space Marine turn 3. And Raptors turn 3. Cultist and my warlord, the Dark Apostle, got shot off the table by this tactical squad. Snipers moved up, did a wound on a snapfire, but the Obliterators are not pinned. His barrage helped take out like half that cultist squad. Combat here. Terminator's still up. Fist did a wound to the other spawn that he's fighting. Horrors went to ground. Took some casualties from the Storm Talon. Lord of Change, almost done. Still the Sergeant left, so sadly he'll probably get shot to death when he breaks out next turn. Over here, Apothecary challenged. Took out... The Daemon Prince took him out with a smash attack, but they stayed in the fight. And... I'd roll for reserves now, but we're taking a bathroom break. So hopefully, when I come back, the Vindicator and the Helldrake will both be on the table, because I really need them right about now. And again, that's an objective, that's an objective, and that's an objective. They're worth 3. We each have Warlord. The only other secondary is War of Attrition, which is whoever has the most kill points. Right now, I'm guessing he's up because he's finished off 2 cultist units. And I don't think I've finished any squad, but he's got a couple squads on the ropes. So, really anybody's game. This will be Chaos and Demon turn 3. End of turn 3 for Chaos. The rest of my reserves came in. Vindicator hit with his pie plate. So... all you naysayers on the internet, it happens. Obliterators couldn't move over those garbage cans, didn't do anything to the scouts who went to ground. We're still holding hands here between Terminators and Spawn. These guys rolled snake eyes for a number of shots again and didn't do anything. Snap firing because they went to ground. The Turkey, he vector striked the Storm Talon and took it out of the air. Lord of Change and Daemon Prince finally finished their respective combats and consolidated. The Lord of Change got It Will Not Die again from Endurance, so he's up to 4. The Daemon Prince didn't, so he's still at 3. And now we're going to Marine player turn 4. End of Marine turn 4. Melt-A-Gun and crack grenades. Failed. Vindicators unscathed. Obliterators were shot by snipers on snapshot, but nothing there. Turbo boost to block. The thunderfire cannon shot over here, but scattered over here. One spawn taken down by the power fist, so still going with that combat. Laser cannon missed the enema shot on the Helldrake, and that's it. Chaos Demons turn 4 bag.
They don't really have action. They just have like crap.
So my turn, the Vindicator tank shock. He failed the Death or Glory leadership and ran.
The tank shot. I didn't get a chance to pick Death or Glory. It
Oh,
fell back.
he fell back. Vindicator is on fire, landed another hit, but
Auto Melt-A-Gun hit.
cover saves. Helldrake took out 3 of them, so just the Sergeant left
Auto
here.
Rally. Space Marine.
Obliterators took out the Rhino.
Yeah, seriously.
Finally, the fight between Terminators and Spawn finished. I took out the Sergeant with the sword, but then the Power Fist killed the Spawn and consolidated into the building here where my horrors are. And yeah, these guys flew over here. So this might be the last round. Turn 5. We'll be back after the Marine player. End of Marine turn 5. Obliterator lost its combi bolter and took an additional hull point. Still alive. And this Terminator is in a fight with the Horrors. Horrors lost 1. Oh yeah. The Storm Bolter from the drop pod took out the wounded Oblit, but he didn't fall back. And that's about it.
I shot this, but it didn't do shit.
Yeah, I mean, las cannon shot Helldrake, didn't do it. Barrage came over here and scattered off. But yeah, I'll be back after turn 5 to see if it ends. End of turn 5. Marines denied the Witch, so they're still alive. Vindicator scattered finally. Bale Flamer Drake took out the Scout. Obliterator whiffed on the drop pod. Daemon Prince came in to take care of the Terminator, and the Horrors consolidated. And that's about it. Do you want to roll a die real quick to see if it ends?
That's just kind of hard to do. I had to cut it off. Roll for it.
Roll, game end.
Oh, sure. Why not? And it's not over.
So another turn. Be back after 6. End of 6 for Marines. Crack grenade in the side armor took out the Vindicator. The Obliterator got shot down from Storm Bolter and las cannon. Thunderfire, barrage took all but the last horror out. And is that everything? I think so.
Yeah, that's it.
So I'll be back after my turn 6 and we'll roll to see if it goes on. End of 6. Lord of Change is in combat with these Marines. Drake tried to vector strike the drop pod and then flame it, doing nothing. The Prince wrecked this Rhino, and the Horror held firm. And does the game go on?
Yep.
It goes on. So be back after 7. All right. Marine player tried to get the barrage on the Horror and it scattered off, and we decided to call it at that point since that was really what needed to happen. Maybe he could have won on the War of Attrition. We haven't counted the kill points up, but that's it. Chaos victory. Only that objective was held, and yeah. Be back for the next leg of this mini campaign.
And as always, thanks for Endgame in Oakland for giving us a spot to play at.